911, do you have an emergency?
Yes, I just saw a car accident in the Cromwell High School parking lot. I don't know what to do.
Is anybody hurt?
Yes, I mean, I'm not positive, but it was a collision, two cars. I think people are hurt really badly.
Okay, what's your name?
Julia Bamradova?
Okay, Julia, were you involved in the accident?
No, I was a bystander. I was walking my dog, and I saw these two cars crashing.
Okay, and you're in the high school?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have a police officer come out and see you. If you have any problem before they get there or anything else happens, dial 911 again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
With the squeal of brakes and a thunderous crash, two cars violently collide in the Cromwell High School parking lot. Emily's car on the way to prom and Victor's car on the way to the movies. In the next 60 minutes, you will see what happens to these people as it would be in a real accident. Cromwell Police and Fire will be responding to Cromwell High School for this crash. This is a two-vehicle collision with possible fatalities. Cruisers are approaching the scene. They are arriving on scene and evaluating drivers and passengers for injuries and assessing vehicle damage. Emily is outside of her car, near the driver door, with her hands on her head, disoriented and staggering. She is in shock and probably doesn't realize the extent of the accident. First on the scene is a Cromwell police officer. They will now assess the scene inside of the first aid.
Four pieces. Okay. I'm sorry.
Officer Pete is now assessing Emily to see if she was driving while impaired. Cromwell Police and Fire continue to remove people from the car. Officer Pete will now administer a standardized field sobriety test and wait for further EMTs for triage of injuries. Emily is outside of her car near the driver's door with her hands on her head, disoriented and staggering. She is in shock and probably doesn't realize the extent of the accident. Officer Pete is now assessing Emily to see if she was driving while impaired. The kids in the car going to the movies did absolutely nothing wrong. The deceased victim's parents have no idea that their son will not be coming home from the movies tonight. Emily is failing to perform basic instructions during her test. Emily will be arrested for DUI, handcuffed, and transported to the Cromwell Police Station for processing. Cromwell EMTs and paramedics will examine and treat each victim of the accident and take precaution to prevent further injuries, potentially transporting them to the hospital. Medics have taken one passenger out on a stretcher and transport them to treat injuries. Lifestar is approaching and they will now be landing on the soccer field.
It's been a real world incident. There was one patient, ambulance one evaluated, and been turned over to the school nurse.
Cromwell Fire Department is beginning the extraction process, removing windshield, doors, and the top of the car. Because one of the victims is trapped in the car, Cromwell Fire Department is now preparing to remove the patient. Victor is motionless and pronounced dead by Cromwell EMTs, and the funeral home will be arriving to transport him. Victor will be removed from the vehicle onto the ground. A white sheet will be placed over him, and then Cromwell Police, Fire, and EMS will assist the funeral home for Victor's transport. As you have seen through this accident, drinking and driving can have irreversible damages, not only to yourself but those around you. You always have the power to make a safe choice. Think before you drive. Drinking and driving is never worth it.